Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, Deconstructing Narcissism. On my way home from work, but I wanted to talk about tics and stimming. So what are tics and stimming? Tics and stimming are things that you usually develop in childhood that a lot of the times are caused by narcissistic abuse. So obviously, before I even knew what narcissistic abuse was, I started doing these things as early as 4 or 5, 6, I want to say, and they would just develop over time. I would have these more of these tics or more of these stimming habits. So I would do a lot of these things as a kid, such as making weird noises, clapping my hands, feeling like you needed to clap my hands. I would move my hair, fiddle with my hair a lot. One of the things that I still do to this day, actually, is I pick my fingers until they bleed. That's a real personal one, but, you know, I pick my fingers, pick the skin off your fingers, bite your nails, you know, things like that. You develop these things as a result of narcissistic abuse because you're consistently being abused over time. You're going through verbal abuse, physical, emotional abuse, maybe physical abuse. So your mind develops these habits, they're called tics or stimming, these habits to deal with the narcissistic abuse that you're going through. Like I said, that could be anything from, you know, flicking your finger, picking your hands, making noises, sighing, anything that, you know, that relieves stress of the narcissistic abuse that you're going through. I remember doing all these things and more as a kid, and I still have some of these things that I'm doing as an adult today. And I got so bad to the fact I have a story of, you know, especially the finger biting and the nail biting. You know, my mom, which, you know, obviously she caused me to do all these things. Obviously, you know, I was so stressed out from the daily abuse I was going through that these physical things that they manifested as physical things I was doing. Hurting myself, picking my fingers, biting my nails. So she had actually gotten to the point where, I don't know how long it was, I just think it was a year or two, where she would go to the pet store and she would buy this like bitter spray. She'd buy this bitter spray from the pet store, and she would spray it all over my hands so I wouldn't bite myself, or so I wouldn't put my fingers in my mouth, or I wouldn't bite my fingernails or anything like that. And it worked for a little bit, but eventually I would start up again. And again, this, like I said, this is still going. This has been going on for years and years and years, these different kinds of habits. But I want you to let you know that you could be, again, and I'm not a psychologist, but I do know that this happens. I do know that these you know, symptoms of ADHD and you know, other like anxiety, all these things happen. These things can manifest as physical symptoms from narcissistic abuse. So you might not be autistic. You might not actually have ADHD. You might be dealing with the after effects of narcissistic abuse. And you're doing these tics, or you're doing this stimming. So I just wanted to get this video out here. I don't know how many of you used to do that in your childhood, if you ever did do that, but let me know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this video. I just wanted to put this information out there because I thought it was important. So till the next one, guys. Again, this is a short video. Leave your likes, leave a comment if you liked it, and see you in the next one. Take care.